behind the sticks here, almost full to capacity. And, well, it's a vital 40 minutes that lie ahead for the Leeds Rhinos. Sinfield gets us back in motion.
And it's all a matter of pride in regards to this Leeds outfit. The Rhinos realised that they were all over the shop in that first 40 minutes. And it was quite significant, and that's a knock-on. Well, they've got a little bit of a lady luck there going their way.
He's not happy with that, Gossard. There's a bit of knees, hands and bumps-a-daisy in there.
Well, he was trying to get up, and he couldn't.
He's been impressive, though, this Gossard, hasn't he? When you think Gossard in the side with Casti, there's no Ferriol, there's no Fakir, and then they had the hammer blow of losing Jean-Philippe Bale. This is Brent Webb. He gets the ball away to Lee Smith. And Smith is having to run flat, shaping to go through the defensive line, but couldn't. Maguire gets it away to Jamie Jones-Buchanan. Here's Wella Huraki. The Rhinos are going to have to grit their teeth here, but this is a golden opportunity for them right at the start of this second half. Kirk will take them on.
Well, again, we're seeing Danny Maguire taking first receiver. I thought he might have switched it, Brian McDermott, and putting Kevin Sinfield there, because he's not asking the questions, and that's not the best from Sinfield either.
Webb manages to retain possession for his side, but they've lost ground there. Gone back fully 20 metres, and Webb is unhappy with the attention from Ragan. This is Bailey now. This is the last one. McShane is waiting. Comes to Sinfield. He hoists it wide, looking for Ryan Hall. And Damien Blanche allowed him the ball. Then Ablett stabs it forward. That came off the back of Ryan Hall, who was accidentally in an offside position.
That'll be the turnover. Well, it wasn't the best kick. Really should have been going right towards the corner. It's when it makes the defence very, very nervous indeed.
You would have to say Leeds would be very disappointed with the start of that set at the start of the second half. They got the ball back, possibly unexpectedly. A knock-on, giving them possession in the Catalans 20 metres, and they didn't really come up with any plays that would threaten these Catalan players tonight. Disappointing first set.
Jamie
get their act together soon. Sorry, Eddie.
It's okay, Brian. Jamie Peacock just watching and waiting and ready to come on. Oh, Henderson, what a run from him, finds Menzies.
He's had a great game as Henderson. He knows exactly. He's been trying to pinch a penalty throughout this match.
Ragan, down he goes, on the last. They're 41 metres away. Duro now. It's delayed. That's a lovely little chip over the top from Duro. It bounces off Wella Huraki. They got away with it because Brent Blow and the ball has come out. What's happened here?
Knock on. Well, they are in one heck of a hole, the Rhinos, at the moment. Indecision, and then they just lost it, just squeezed it out. I don't think there was an arm there by Scott Duro.
Wella Huraki back from a one-match ban, formerly with the Crusaders. Played for the Maori against England in Auckland last year as England prepared for the Four Nations down under.
Menzies is out wide.
Four Nations coming home this year, of course. Wembley, one of the big events. This is Menzies! He strolls through them! And Steve Menzies, he just tiptoed through the Leeds defence. Celebrating the new deal he signed on Thursday. 7th try of the campaign, man of the match last week against the Bradford Bulls. A massive influence on this club down here in the south of France, in the Catalan region. And Steve Menzies, well, that's a hammer blow for the Rhinos' hopes. They score the first try of the second half, and that just could be enough to see the Dragons home.
He loves nothing better than to drift way out wide. The dummy run has come through, and he just strolls. That was very poor indeed. That is not the defence that you'd expect from a champion side. The Leeds Rhinos, they've been just absolutely ripped apart. He just throws a little shimmy, makes it easily over the line, and they've gone berserk down here. He is such a popular man.
He does massive things on the field. He must be a huge influence off it as well in this part of the world, Steve Menzies. As I say, Brad Davis, I think he was 38 and a half when he eventually got the golden nail out and hung up the boots. but Steve Menzies will get beyond that age next year.
Keith Senior's not giving up either,
no,
is he?
He isn't, but he's got a couple of years on him. Durow now, this is a big kick. Ooh, and he's pushed it the wrong side of the post. Now then, 24 points to 6. 26-6, 20 points, it's difficult. 18, it's bad enough.
Great play, though. The dummy runner's coming back on the angle. Not the best from Ablett. Neither was it from Danny Maguire. And look at the expression on his face. You little beauty.
And Ian Henderson, who was the first person out of the scrum to pass that first ball, he's been massive in the first half. There's a lot of good judges believe that if you can control the play of the ball and the speed that your opposition play it at, then you can control the game. Look at Henderson here. He's trying to get that penalty. He's trying to force the hand of the referee all the time. He is in control of this game.
Well, he's pushing and shoving, and there was a little bit of a suggestion that the head was being used there, but the referee happy that everything was A-OK. Let's get down to Bill.
Frustration really mounting in the Leeds camp on the Leeds bench. Brian McDermott stony-faced at this start to the second half as they go for a 40-20. And I've got it, I think. The touch judge puts his flag up, and he'll be even more furious now.
He's a talent, isn't he, this fella, Scott Durow? When he first joined early in the year, it took a long time for him to settle in, but he's the man that controls everything out there with a combination of Steve Menzies. Menzies playing standoff, and there it hits the whitewash. And the touch judge had no problems with raising the flag.
Well, he doesn't raise it. He waits for that. And actually, he was up in the air then, was Brent Webb, but it should have been certainly...
Well, he got the right decision.
In the end, though...
I know that. We're locking in.
But I think there was obviously a problem there as far as Kevin Sinfield was concerned.
Let's go.
Henderson.
Menzies again, is it?
It is Menzies. Oh, it's opened up again for Menzies here. Back it comes to Green Shields. They get away with it, Leeds. Ryan Hall, the referee, has given a knock-on, though, against the Leeds Rhinos.
Well, I don't know where he's got that one from, but either way, as he put the arm out when they tried to get the ball away, Menzies stepping through, and that's it. That's where he's done it.
He's saying that Ryan Hall has touched that ball and knocked it out the grasp. Steve Menzies having a fantastic game. I don't believe that is a knock-on.
Either way, more pressure for the Leeds Rhinos.
Indeed. Pressure indeed, because this is Henderson 8 metres out. Finds its way to Durow. Short ball then on the charge was Payer. Henderson wants to get on with it quickly. Henderson, wide they go. Durow slips the pass. Green Shields. Leeds having to muscle up in defence. They've got 3 more tackles to survive. They're trying to turn the screw here, the Catalan Dragons. That's Gossard. Quick play the ball again. Henderson offside.
They'll take the 2. They'll take the 2.
They're killing them at the play the ball.
Yeah, and he's so crafty, is Ian Henderson. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's been magnificent tonight.
They're going to take the 2.
And so they should. Well, they're going from bad to worse, and you can see there, they're just all over the shop of this Leeds defence. And Henderson knows it. Come to me, he says, and Delaney does.
Well, Cyril Gossard does an excellent job of playing that ball as quickly as he can. It gives the Leeds Rhinos markers absolutely no chance of getting square. Henderson pops out, and there's a real good combination. Forwards are running hard. They're punching holes in the Rhinos' defence. And Henderson, as I said before, he's in control of this game.
And Scott Durow had no hesitation in telling referee James Child, we'll take the 2. We'll take the 2 on offer, because at the moment it's an 18-point lead. This would mean that Leeds have to score 4 times. And 4 times it is.
Well, you have to back Scott Durow. He's the guy out there. I thought that they have got Leeds Rhinos on the rack. I thought they should have gone and run that ball. I think this Leeds Rhino side are ready to crack.
Let's get down to Bill.
And as mentioned on the sidelines, and Kevin Sinfield, we saw a moment ago being spoken to by referee James Child, voicing that Leeds frustration, the way this second half has gone for them so far. The other factor that is really beginning to tell now is the use of the interchanges. Leeds, I think, are up to 9. They've used 9 of theirs, whereas the Catalan Dragons have still got some in the bag. They've only used 5 now. I think they've just made another one. So the Dragons seem to be conserving their resources till later on in the game, but Leeds can't afford to do that.
No, they can't. And in this heat and with this team playing on the front foot as they are, Leeds have got it all on here to stay in this contest.
Yeah, they're buoyant out of the home side. Look at the confidence as the Leeds defence hang on.
It's Millard again for the Dragons.
I'll tell you another thing that's not helping their cause as well. A lot of the Leeds players having a few little conversations, and Peacock has gone late, and Henderson has gone late.
It's Delaney, sorry. He's given the penalty at the other end, the referee. There's all sorts of repercussions here.
Well, people are running in, but to try to pull them away, and that only just creates even more confusion. Well, this will go on report, that is for sure.
Well, isn't that a sin binning?
Yeah, should be.
Isn't that an automatic sin binning?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was late. Henderson didn't like it, he was first to him.
Well, Henderson knew there was a penalty coming, and they had a little spat, a little argument. Words were exchanged, and words are being exchanged again.
Well, now it's Jamie Peacock having a go.
Time off. Yeah.
Well, the referee wants to work with both touch judges before he makes any decision here. I think he's only got to get the yellow card out, and that's it.
Anything else? Kevin? Kevin? No, don't need you. Kevin! Kevin! Captain, guys, captain. So late challenge on the kicker by Brett Delaney, it's automatic. Simbin, okay? What?
He's right, he's got no option. He has no option other than to do that.
As the official said, it's automatic. Crowd giving him the booze and the bird. It was late. And the penalty right the way down where the ball finished.
Where it landed.
Well, I said that a lot of these Leeds players were having conversation with the man with the whistle, and you could see there that Delaney's not happy, and Jamie Peacock vented his frustration.
That's frustration. It is frustration. He's not like that. He's not that kind of player, Brett Delaney, and I think the frustration of the game and with how Leeds are performing has probably got to him on that occasion. You wouldn't see him do that were it a 2-point ball game and Leeds were just in top. That's a player just losing the run of himself.
Get another penalty here for a high shot.
I think this is where they should tap it. Don't go for the 2. Oh, there's little doubt about that. That really was a swinging arm. And Badiris, he knew it too. I think they might just take a little tap here rather than go for the 2.
Well, Remy Casti got one right under the chin. And I think the bench is calling for the 2 points to be taken, not to run it.
Let's just make sure on the scoreline.
What will the players say, though?
Okay.
I think Henderson will tap it.
He has. And that's Patieri. Henderson again. Infield it comes to Duro. Duro then finds Menzies. Menzies gets the ball away, and Leeds having to defend as Lupini Paya went for them. It's Duro again. Wide they go to Vincent Duport. Sat Maguire on his bottom, but at least Maguire held on to his ankles. Green Shields. Back it comes to Duro. Muniz. No, it isn't. Castillo. It's another swinger.
Oh, that's got to be it. He's missed it as the official.
Well, that's worse than the first.
Yep. He has missed that one. This could really boil over. This is going to boil over. Come on, Mr. Child. You've got to keep it. I mean, that was a shocker from Peacock.
Penalty here to Leeds to relieve the pressure. Down to Bill.
Oh, it's off again, and it's just been simmering, and Sebastian Ragat, well, he was involved, he's just walked away for it. The real flashpoint is Jamie Peacock and Jason Battieri. They really have been glaring daggers at each other, but if Leeds wanted an inspiration about what to do or how to handle being down to 12 men, they've only got to look at the Catalan Dragons and the way they performed against the Bulls last week. Okay, it was that was very old gone for the rest of the game. They've just lost Delaney for 10 minutes, but that's what you can do when you've got 12 players on the pitch.
But Luluai unhappy with the challenge on him. He threw the ball in the face of the Catalan Dragons player. And James Child is trying to cool the situation down here. But you're right, Steve-O, this is simmering.
It is, and
he's fired up. Jamie Peacock is fired up.
Sinfield dumps the penalty deep into Catalan Dragons territory.
they've got to go low. The Catalans defence. Who wants to take it up? Here he comes.
Peacock does. Medeiros to Luluai. Well, Leeds need something here if they're going to get back in this match. 12 men. Maguire, Webb, Ablett. Great tackle. Hasn't Vincent Duport performed well? First game in Super League for 2 years.
Certainly has. He hasn't let the side down, has he?
Sinfield running flat. It's a very difficult defence to break down. Lee Smith. Down he goes. Medeiros. Here's Peacock again. Gives it to Jamie Jones-Buchanan, but Jamie Jones-Buchanan was standing still when he received that. Last tackle here for Leeds. Can they force a repeat set? Can they get the four-pointer? Maguire stabs the kick to the in-goal area. Blanche does ever so well. Does brilliantly well. Off he goes, Damien Blanche. Good job that Ben Jones-Bishop stood his ground. Quick play the ball. Leeds are in tatters in defence.
Oh, he should have offloaded, but he's got to make the break. They are 3-on-1 then.
And they get the penalty because Peacock came in late with the flop.
But the energy battle is massive, and Catalan have all the energy.
Come on.
They've made 92 tackles, and Leeds Rhinos have made 160.
But what about the great run from Damien Blanche?
Look at the penalty count as well. 10-2 in the Catalan Dragons' favour. Ragat. Henderson goes in centre field, finds Duro. This is Battieri.
They'll get the link working now. Or will they do another crisscross, bring it forward, back on the inside? Gone blindside.
Duro and Millard. Solid defence. Sinfield and Ben Jones-Bishop. Duro one-handed. Cocky. Gets it away to Menzies. Menzies then to Peyer. Peyer got it away to Duport, and that's probably Vincent Duport's first mistake of the night.
Yeah, he's had a fine game up to that, but just trying to offload under a lot of pressure. And it just shows you the confidence that they are showing over the past couple of months. This man, Trent Robinson, all right, he'd be disappointed with that finish, but the way he's got this outfit just working for each other, it's unbelievable.
Well, Vincent Duport and his side have earned the right to force the offload and maybe have a crack at something that might not come off. The transition from defence to attack, when Damien Blanche picks that ball up from behind his own line, if Ben Jones-Bishop doesn't make the tackle, then that's another try.
Here's a relieving penalty for Leeds. The referee shouted held there, and they put him on the ground there. Well, Leeds with 12 men. I think I'm right in saying they've not conceded anything since Delaney went to the bin. So it's damage limitation from that point of view, but as you can see, 24 minutes remaining and a 20-point gap. Haraki got the pass away to Maguire. Maguire has got Medeiros. Great tackle. Clint Greenshields.
Tremendous stuff.
Quick play the ball, though. That's what Leeds are after. Jamie Jones-Buchanan keeps it alive. Brent Webb.
Swinging home from Henderson there. He made contact as well. Webb didn't like it.
Sinfield, short ball, Luluwai drops it, and Peacock is offside actually.
Could have been a penalty, but he's elected to put the scrum down.
What great defence from Steve Menzies. He's had to come in here and hit hard.
Those two players, of course, Manly teammates not so long ago. Kylie Luluwai running hard and strong. I think he might have got cut again. There's 3 or 4 players playing with headbands with cuts and gashes from Leeds, but Steve Menzies, phenomenal athlete, still going 37. There's no doubt in my mind. And the difference between the players that you talked about and the age of the players, Keith Senior being one, Brad Davis being another, this man's a forward. He earns his living by running hard and strong. Brad Davis, a ball handler, and Keith Senior, very powerful player. Steve Menzies working in the engine room for a long time. See a bit of blood again.
Yes, problems for Kylie Luluwai. He agreed a 1-year deal this week to finish his career at Headingley.
Okay, let's go now.
And you're right, Barry.
Nice and tight,
Luluwai and
forward.
Menzies, ex-Manly teammates.
Time on. Out.
Now Leeds will hunt the mistake if they possibly can.
Move.
Sinfield is there with the first tackle. Greenshields plays the ball. Henderson again. Now Muniz.
Much better defence as well. They went as a unit there, did the Rhinos.
Ball, Jamie. Go,
They haven't been doing that throughout this match with any great gusto, but they've certainly upped the tempo. They need to.
Go. Don't move forward.
Moving off the mark there a little bit was Sebastian Ragan. He gets a word of caution from the referee. Casti goes down, tackle number 4.
Wait. Go.
Henderson again. Infield it goes to Durow. Durow then to Menzies. Danger whenever this fella has the ball in hand.
Move all the way, Kylie.
That's the last.
Got a
Still
kick for
inside
length.
their own half.
Kick for length. Oh, they've made a real meal of it.
Still 5.
Oh, tremendous stuff. Greenshields
4-2
shouted. This will be play on. But Greenshields there, he was shouted to get Scott Durow, come behind me so I can offload it.
Wait.
Great player. Been a great servant down here in the south of France.
Sinfield and Hall collects it, but is then collected by the tackle from Lapini Pea. Peacock, back it comes to Sinfield. Sinfield then to Maguire. Time for a bit of Maguire magic. We've not seen much tonight.
Move, Remy.
Well, that's a penalty. He's been worked on the ground there. Badiris, solid defence.
And Henderson would have enjoyed that.
Okay.
It's been a battle royal between the two hookers tonight.
Haraki, Ablett, DeRose after him. Duport's after him. Went backwards off Ian Kirk. He's lucky to hang on to that because Henderson was after him. Last tackle here for Leeds. Sinfield, they're running it with Jamie Jones-Buchanan.
Play on.
Jamie Jones-Buchanan, the kick, and who got a fingertip to that?
I think it was
It's a dropout.
Menzies.
The goal line dropout. Menzies to the rescue.
There's 20 minutes left. There's 20 points in this game, and any other time you would say you think Leeds have a chance. Jamie Jones-Buchanan, Kevin Sinfield has to chase this. It's good work by their captain.
Collides though, doesn't he? Menzies with Blanche.
Well, there's 4 people on the floor for the Dragons. Menzies being one of them, such an important player for them.
The referee's called time off. Actually, Menzies is almost off the field of play. Doesn't have to call time off here. The referee could get them to take the goal line dropout.
The point I was going to make about Leeds is that in this situation, at times you would have backed them to come back into the game. Even though they're 20 points behind, 20 minutes would have been enough for the Leeds side. But they've been so scrappy finishing their sets tonight that I don't think they're going to go anywhere close to reeling Catalan Dragons in.
And the delay in the play, because Ian Henderson was about 20 metres away from the goal line.
Yeah.
He was also receiving a treatment. I didn't spot him, but the referee did.
And you wonder whether Steve Menzies, the experience showing there, took his time, didn't he, to have treatment,
Yes.
give his team a little bit of a breather. Now then, can Leeds offer something for all those faithful fans that have made the journey down here? They haven't had much to cheer about, that's for sure.
Webb, they switched the direction of this attack. Sinfield had to take that round his ears.
Move, Greg.
20 and a half minutes remaining for Leeds to rescue this match. No signs of it yet. Solid defence again against Jamie Jones Buchanan's run.
Play the ball.
Medeiros is waiting. Gives it to Sinfield. Back it comes to Maguire. Maguire then with the pass to Webb. They go wide to Ablett. And Ablett loses the ball backwards. Ryan Hall picks it up. Is that 6 to go? Oh, it's offside. It's offside.
No,
And Maguire wanted to take it quickly, but he's got to make the mark. He's got to blow the whistle and give them the mark. So here they come with Hiraki. Sustained pressure from Leeds.
Still plenty of time, of course, but Leeds have to score very shortly.
They might here with Jamie Jones Buchanan, and they do. Jamie Jones Buchanan's try, that will give the Leeds Rhinos some hope.
10 metres then. 10 metres.
8th try of the campaign, and the 60th try of Jamie Jones Buchanan's career.
Well, Jamie Jones Buchanan for the last 5 minutes has been running harder than anybody else in the Leeds Rhinos shirt, and there's just an isolation of a Catalan defender, Scott Giroux, with 2 options available. Do I get Kevin Sinfield, who has the ball, or do go for Jamie Jones Buchanan, who might get it? I think Brett Delaney is about to re-enter the frame.
Yes, he's come on as Sinfield lines up this conversion attempt. So when you think about it, just as last week, Catalan at Bradford, Leeds doing better with 12 than they have with 13. Sinfield adds the extras. And the Dragons, well, the lead has been pegged back. Delaney's back on. The last defeat by the Dragons of Leeds came with a 32-30 success in June 2009. A wonderful contest, the best yet involving these 2 clubs. And as a result of this Jamie Jones Buchanan try, proved by Kevin Sinfield, have we got the chance of another classic finish? Trent Robinson hopes not. I bet Brian McDermott is praying that we will get that classic finish.
I'm sure that Robinson will get the message down, say, look, we cannot just hang on. We have to keep playing good, solid rugby league football. Keep that confidence running through their veins. They've got to do that. Leeds, of course, now, they've got to try everything. Kicks over the top. Just try to get the momentum, get in a good field position.
There's 19 minutes, Steve. It's plenty of time to score that amount of points. But what they can't do is give the ball to the Catalan Dragons, who look like every time they have it, they're going to break the line and score a try.
Leeds have it at the moment. This is their latest set of 6 from the kick-off after the Jamie Jones Buchanan try. That's tackle number 4. Peacock gets to his feet. The Dragons are also doing a wonderful job on Leeds and slowing them down. Good hands there by Brent Webb. He finds Carl Ablett, and Duport finds him.
Super work from Duport. He got back, he realised he missed the first attempted tackle.
Nice little kick that found the ground, and a great chase from Ryan Hall, that was. Well, all the big guns are out there for Leeds right now.
It's all about field position now for the Catalan side. Perhaps not wait until the final tackle. Kick a little bit earlier, maybe go on the 4th.
And you're just noticing Catalan Dragons taking in the big deep breaths.
There's a mistake. It was a short pass from Muniz, and it was a drop ball by Michael Simon.
Well, I said I didn't think they could do it.
Ablett.
It was great work from Ablett. I said I didn't think they could do it with 20 minutes to go, but they're going away towards proving me wrong here. They got a little bit more spring in their step now, the Leeds Rhinos. Wonderful chance here. Turn the screw, get another score, give us a grandstand finish.
Yes, they've started to get a little bit excited, Leeds.
Wait, guys, wait.
26-12. The penalty count, by the way, is 10-4 in the Dragons' favour. That's not helped Leeds either.
2, move. The second hold.
Medeiros is scheming something. Just had a word then with Peacock. And he gave the ball to Peacock, but no real progress forward.
They need dummy runners, and I'm afraid Leeds tonight have been very, very bad on that department.
Webb's pass hit the deck, luckily. Ben Jones-Bishop had a foot in touch. Sure, he had a foot in touch.
Well, it looked that way.
Touch judge was very close. He was closer than us. Sinfield.
Well, is the tide turning?
Delaney, infield it goes to Maguire. Maguire, out wide to Ablett. He cuts inside Duport. Gets it away to Ryan Hall. Hall light on his feet. Here's Delaney just out of the sin bin. He's had 10 minutes breather. Round the corner. Try for Danny Budiras. Leeds are coming back. But should this try have been allowed? Was there a foot in touch on this near side in the build-up to this try? More controversy down here in the south of France.
I'm with you, Eddie. It was very, very close. Did he touch the whitewash? Doesn't matter. Budiras knows.
And Sinfield's quickly added the extras. Leeds are back in it, big time.
Did he touch it? Yes. The white boots is on the whitewash, and the touch judge is looking. How on earth has he missed that?
Bad decision, but it's equalising, isn't it? Damien Blanche got a try at the end of the first half, and it happens like that in games. Decisions go for you, decisions go against you. I'll tell you what it means now, though, is Leeds Rhinos are right back in this game. The Catalan Dragons are rocking a little.
And what they're doing at this point is they're in freestyle. There isn't too much structure, nothing that they've practiced, no set plays. It's just about getting in the frame, putting yourself in the picture, and trying to capitalise on something that could happen.
Duro with a great kick-off right underneath the crossbar. And here comes Ian Kirk for the Rhinos. 26-18, Fats in the fire. It's a quarter of an hour to go. Leeds are coming back from the dead. That could easily have been a penalty.
Well, nerves are plenty going through this Catalan side, that's for sure. Remember, it was an error. They dropped the ball when they had position, and now Peacock's lost it.
And here come the Catalan Dragons trying to respond. Ian Henderson. Duro. Wide and over the top, Bakary.
Oh, he's dropped that ball.
They're asking for a knock-on, didn't come.
I thought it was dragged out. It certainly was moved. Oh, what a take.
Simon.
I think you're right, Steve. Well, Lee Smith has a snatch at it.
Henderson will come down the short side again. Ragan. This is Daryl Millard. Leeds stand firm, a yard short of their own line. Vital for Leeds' cause that they don't concede another. Vital for the Dragons that they get over that line here. Muniz, great run. Sinfield to the rescue. Last tackle. Henderson back to Duro. He'll float the kick out wide here, looking for Bakary. Ben Jones-Bishop knocks it forward. Green Shield! Try! Is it a try for Clint Green Shields? Is it a knock-on? The referee's handed it upstairs.
His initial reaction was 6 to go, Eddie. That was the first thing James Charles did. Then went to the video referee upon grounding of the ball, but you would say that he thinks it's okay.
I think this is a try. I think Ben Jones-Bishop fails to handle this ball.
It certainly appeared that way, Barry. It was a good option, wasn't it, by Scott Duro. Went back on the blind side.
Everybody's onside.
Yeah, no problem there at all. Ben Jones-Bishop, he launches himself, and I think he gets to it first.
Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's gone backwards off Millard if it is. So it's going to be play on.
Does it go backwards?
Yeah, I think it does. It's definitely off Millard and it goes backwards.
Yep. I'm with you, Eddie. I think this will be TRY. And boy, what a relief it will be. Leeds, 2 quick tries, scattered the nerves, he's looking for the touchdown. And it looks to me as though Green Shields will get the nod from the video referee, Ian Smith.
Okay. The try is given after a close scrutiny from Ian Smith. All that work undone. They lost the ball in centre field by Jamie Peacock, which is an unusual thing for us to say. But he did, he lost the ball in midfield, and then the Catalan Dragons took full advantage.
This is where I thought it was dragged out. It was, but it didn't hit the floor. You could see there quite clearly that Lee Smith got a hand to the ball, but he regathered, kick into the corner. Ben Jones-Bishop couldn't get it, and the ever-present Clint Greenshields. What a relieving try.
Duro, 5 from 6. Oh, he's missed it. Now then, that could be a critical blow to the Dragons, although 12 points.
Now, while he's missed that kick, this is a wonderful bit of skill by the halfback. He's turned it around and identified 4 attackers against 2 defenders. And if the ball does come loose or gets batted back, when you've got 4 people chasing it, there's every chance it'll pop back into your hands as it did on that occasion.
That's not gone 10. Did it hit the line at the end? It didn't go 10 initially, but then does it hit the whitewash as it bounces forward? No, maybe not.
No, he doesn't make it.
No. One of the points I was going to make here, we see another angle of it. Hits. Oh, I think you might be right, Eddie. The transition that Catalan had on that play, and they've had it all day, has been ruthless. Jamie Peacock drops the ball, and within three play the balls, they've scored a try.
Oh, that ball has come back, and they've got away with it.
It's gone backwards, says the referee. Play on.
Millard drives towards the sticks. Will they be thinking of maybe a 1 point?
Great run from Simon, met by Delaney and Bailey. Henderson. Duro, 1-pointer, charged down.
Took an eternity to get the boot to it.
And it's still in play, and Ben Jones-Bishop has got to, if he can and he can't, get this away because it was charged down by Leeds. Would have been a goal line dropout anyway.
Quick thinking by Scott Duro, did the right thing, but he took his time over it. And look how the ball bounces around, and there was no hope for Ben Jones-Bishop to get into the field of play. They've gone for the short kick. Menzies has taken it.
Well, every time that the Catalan Dragons might get within distance of those posts, they might ask Duro to have another shot at a drop goal. Times against Leeds as much as anything now, 11 minutes. And this is Gossard, the bang under the sticks again. Duro is waiting, but they go instead to Muniz. Muniz drives it in, still going, is back to the Leeds goal line. There's Duro.
He's worked hard as Muniz, but Duro, will he opt for it? No, they'll swing it out wide. Oh, and he's come with
has lost it. Went backwards. Play on. Leeds were waiting for the whistle then. Peya has it for the Catalan Dragons on the last. Henderson gets the ball away. Oh, I think he might have dropped this. I think this might have been dropped. It's Vincent Duport, I think, who's celebrating.
We'll soon see.
No. Oh, no, that's a try.
Yep. Downward pressure, that's all they need. Well, he will be pleased with his performance tonight. Vincent Duport will get the nod, the try, it's all over.
I thought it went back.
And what a game this guy's had.
He has, back in Super League for the first time in 2 years. Misery for Brian McDermott. A third defeat in a row under his control for the first time, and the first time that Leeds have lost 3 in a row in 16 months.
Well, I don't want to preempt any decisions on man of the match, but Ian Henderson is running Leeds ragged. Getting out from dummy half, picking the right passes at the right times. Welcome back to Super League, Vincent Duport.
And Brian, it's not just what he's done with the ball. He was the first defender on the scene. When Scott Duro went for that drop ball and it was charged down, he was the one that made the tackle.
Well, they're happy, and they've every right to be, because the standard of rugby league football at this outfit the Catalan Dragons are producing of late is fantastic. Can Scott Duro add the extras?
No, he can't. It's another one that's gone begging. But I don't think it'll matter in the shake-up at the end. It's 34-18.
Full control, and as we've mentioned all throughout this game, Ian Henderson, the provider. Duport gets the try. They've gone for a short kick again. Drops neatly.
Green shields. Play on, says the referee. Down to Bill.
Eddie, there's real delight on the sidelines in the Catalan camp, at least, about Vincent Duport's performance and the fact he's got it on the score sheet, because, of course, he's been out. This is his first game since last autumn when he did a cruciate ligament and has been rehabilitating. And Keegan Smith, who works alongside Trent Robinson here, saying that it's his just reward for all the work he's put in. And you've got to say also that Leeds Rhinos, massive effort from them in this second half in terms of what they've put in, shoulder to the wheel, but they just seem to be running out of fuel now.
And that was untidy, but Duport, he's full of it, isn't he, at the moment? They've lost 5 metres though. Here's Henderson again, skinning them from dummy half. Henderson. That's the last tackle for the Catalan Dragons. Menzies is hurt. Gets to his feet, plays it a little wearily. Durow, oh, he jinks away, gets a lot of room for himself, gets the kick away. Now then, Brent Webb spins it in field to Ben Jones-Bishop.
Pretty to watch, wasn't it, that effort and the sidestep by Scott Durow.
That's dangerous.
He's certainly made his part. Well, he's missed quite a lot as the referee today, James Child. Hasn't been his best game, that's for sure. But I think quite a few people will be looking at this Leeds outfit and saying, well, they haven't been all that crash up. And that just about sums it up.
Well, Steve, that's nothing to do with the referee. Maybe a bit of fatigue, a bit of tiredness. But to be fair, from minute 1, mistakes like that were happening. And it's a tough road back.
It's a long way back as well for Leeds, not only in this game with 7 minutes to go, but a long way home on the plane tomorrow. They're 8th in the Super League table now. You have to go back quite some time since they finished outside the top 4. They finished 5th in 1997 and 2001. They've got it all on now.
And they know, Eddie, that they've been outplayed in every department.
That's a tough thing to watch sometimes as well. When you know all these players, you've seen them play at their best, and you know how good they are. And for them to turn in a performance that I'm sure they'll admit is well below par after the performance against Wigan last week, I think that'll be probably the most disappointing thing for Brian McDermott.
Yes, they're looking down the barrels here of their 10th defeat in 21 matches, the most since 2002. I told you there was a party going on here in Perpignan before the match. It will continue long into the night. We'll be well gone, of course. Well, some of us will. No way through for Sinfield. Steve-O, you can buy some people a drink on our behalf, I'm sure you will.
Yeah, and I certainly will be enjoying the festivities tonight.
Never. The lie detector just went off up here.
Here goes Delaney. Gets the ball away, and that is a gift for Jason Battieri.
They'll just calm things down now. Catalan, or will they?
I don't think it's in their nature.
I know, it has been an amazing transformation, hasn't it, from last season to this.
They've only beaten Leeds twice before in Super League history. This is the 3rd, and I think it's at the 14th attempt. And who would bet against the Catalan Dragons making a real impact on that Old Trafford finale on October the 8th, the grand final?
Yeah, I think this victory today really has thrown the gauntlet down and will prove to the French outfit that they can have the confidence to perhaps make it to the grand final. Great kick.
Well, he's been so important, Durow, and after a shaky start for the Catalan Dragons, he really has proved himself one of the form imports of 2011. Bill?
And just another line on Scott Durow, Eddie, because he's been off form in terms of his kicking this evening, in terms of his goal kicking, and the Catalan Dragons just revealing the actual fact he's gone into this game with a minor ankle problem which has impeded him when it has come to the kicking aspect of his game. They wouldn't expect him to miss the sort of kicks he's missed this evening.
Not bad if the way he's played tonight on
that's a forward pass.
legs.
Forward pass, tried to work it from the scrum base on that blind side, more pressure. Brent Webb trying the little flick on, and
they're frustrated, Leeds. Leeds are as frustrated as anybody who's got their colours on in the stands here.
And let's hope that it's a good finish, because there's been a lot of talking with both sides, that a lot of animosity has been displayed out there. And it's going to be a hard few minutes for James Childs, the referee, and there you see...
He's got a big smile on his face,
Yes,
hasn't he, Steve
Menzies had a fine game, as he always does.
Green Shields has lost that.
They'll be play on.
And Ben Jones-Bishop again. Fleet of foot, but they've watched him like a hawk tonight.
He's a very quick player. Ben Jones-Bishop came second in the fastest man in rugby league. Jody Brock, great shot. Fantastic stop. El Wapalicia, I think.
Is it Sinfield that's down,
yes,
injured in the back there? He's in a bit of a problem. They've rushed to him very, very quickly.
Webb out the back door, picked up, fortunately for Leeds. The referee's called time off because the medical staff are on the field, but at the other end, there's De Roe with that ankle problem that he obviously has.
Well, they should get him off the field, Scott De Roe, and there's also a problem there for Kevin Sinfield, as we mentioned.
Do you know, the Catalan Dragons haven't got the distraction of the Challenge Cup. Leeds have, but I don't think the fact that they're 8th in the table tonight, that Barry, anyone at Leeds can call the cup a distraction.
No.
That seems to be, on the evidence so far, their best chance of silver this year.
Possibly, Eddie, but I think just going on today, they've been outplayed by a very, very good side, and maybe the Leeds fans might have looked at the people pulling out of the game. Jean-Philippe Bale, if you were putting a dream team together for 2011, for me, Jean-Philippe Bale would be in it. He's not been able to play. Ferriol, Fakir, fantastic players, and these fans have come and supported a very, very good team.
Problems here, though, for Scott De Roe.
Yeah, it's a sad side, isn't it? Just seconds remaining. Pick up an injury, which Bill Arthur just explained, went into this game with a bit of a problem.
I think you have to call a spade when you look at Leeds' performance, and I don't think it was a case of just being outplayed. Like, they were playing well and the Catalans team played better. Leeds have been very, very poor tonight. They got some of the best players in Super League out on that field. Of that there is no doubt. They've won the game, they've won the Super League title 3 years in a row with many of these players. They're so much better than what they showed us tonight.
And you've got to also take into account, have we seen much of Danny Maguire? He hasn't been running with any gusto. It's been a poor performance by all of them, but especially from some of their big stars.
And here is Maguire, now Brent Webb, bit of space for Sinfield, who seems okay. A grubber kick inviting Ben Jones-Bishop to chase. He flicks the ball back, but it was already out. I mean, the point you make, Brian, is well made. There are some superstars out there of the Super League, but a lot of them are, I'm not saying getting to the end of their career, but they are they're aging.
Well, Eddie, I think there's life in this team yet. I don't have a problem with the ages of them. It just, you got glimpses last week against Wigan when they came back into that game and put themselves in a position to go and win that game against the champions. I thought that was the Leeds of all we've seen, but it hasn't been tonight. It's been a poor performance.
Let's not forget, and I'm not making excuses, Keith Senior on the injury table. So much for so many years, so much has gone through that player's hands when they've needed a spark of inspiration, some speed, some guile, some try scorers.
But that doesn't account for the mistakes that these experienced Leeds players have made, Badger.
I'm not making excuses, I'm not.
And we're talking a lot about Leeds and their problems. We have also got to take our hats off to what's going on down here in the south of France.
They'd be brilliant. I mean, they're integral to Super Leagues, a strong Catalan Dragon side. And a full house here, a brand new stand. It shows you they're progressing off the field as well to be able to fill that stand. And I guess it was important today to bring out a winning side in front of all these fans. I'm sure they've got fans here for the first time. They get to see a winning Catalan side
against one of the biggest names in the business. It's just not going right for Leeds. It hasn't from the very first minute.
And I must say, the Catalan Dragons, they've made it quite clear to me, Eddie, that they will have 2, maybe 3 superstars, they call them, that will be joining them next season. They're already looking to build upon this squad, which has played very, very well tonight.
Leeds and Hull, we will see the Rhinos again on Friday, the first of 2 very important games against the Black and Whites. It's in 3D next Friday. That's in the Super League, which is vital to Leeds now. And the week after, it's just as vital. It's the Challenge Cup between those 2 sides at the KC Stadium. It could be make or break for both club seasons. Penalty here against Leeds for a ball steal. Another little, just like to throw another little talking point in. From bottom to knocking on the door for 3rd. Is there a better candidate for Coach of the Year at the moment than Trent Robinson?
I wouldn't say so. I think what Tony Smith's done with Warrington is certainly impressive. They're a fantastic side to watch, but the individuals that play for Catalan now have improved under the tutelage of Trent Robinson.
So 1 minute to go, and the Catalan Dragons looking to finish with something more to cheer about. This is Anseli making his Super League debut tonight. What a night for him. They're coming down the short side, and there is Bakary, and that's the icing on the cake. It's a second try for Frederick Bakary. He's averaging a try every couple of games for the Dragons. 2 here against Castleford a fortnight ago in a 54-20 win. That was impressive enough. This is even more so, with all due respect to the Tigers. Look at the scoreline that will be coming up here. 38-18.
Neat work on that short blind side. Sneaks in at the corner. This is a good finish. Watch how he gets his body low. No chance of being bundled out. Delaney tried his damnedest. And is he happy about it? Great stuff. An impressive performance. And we talk about the coach, Trent Robinson. He will be really pleased with this.
They tried it this year. They tried it earlier on in the game. It didn't work for them. They get it at the very end. Well done, Catalan Dragon.
Leeds beaten. Disconsolate figures. The Leeds players are cutting on their own goal line. It's Gregory Muniz, by the way, while we're watching these pictures, who is lining up this conversion attempt. In terms of the result, it matters naught. But 38-18, could be 40-18. Oh, and by the width of an upright, it stays at 38. A glorious win for the Catalan Dragons down here in the south of France. Leeds were rarely in it. They did get themselves going in a 4-minute purple patch in the second half, when strangely they were down to 12 men with Delaney in the sin bin. They got it back to 26-18, but then they conceded 3 more unconverted tries from Greenshields, Duport and Bakary. 38 points to 18. It's a long road home for the Leeds Rhinos after this defeat in the south of France. And needless to say, the man of the match is a Catalan Dragon star. It's Ian Henderson, and he's talking with Bill.
Ian, given that you went into this game without David Ferriol, Jamal Fakir, and then Jean-Philippe Bale had to withdraw, to come up with a performance like that says something about the character of this squad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's what we've been working on all year. The big difference from last year is, you know, even though we're behind or losing games, we've still got good character about everyone on the team to sort of stick together and keep working hard, and it paid off again today.
So, in other words, when Leeds were coming back there was a bit more steel in the side, perhaps?
Yeah, you know, we dropped a lot of ball and we sort of let them back into the game, but again, it shows good character to sort of let them have a couple of tries and then to work back from that. You know, it's hard to change that momentum. So again, it's a testament to our character.
Well, you're closing on the top 4 now. I mean, how far can this side go this season?
Look, first and foremost, we're just hoping to get in the top 8, and then after that we can reassess, you know, what we want to do from there.
That's very diplomatic. Well done, man of the match performance. Champagne, £100 for a charity of your choice as well.
Yeah, again, the Leukemia Foundation in Great Britain.
Well done, Ian.
Cheers.
Remy Casti, part of a front row that had a bit of extra work to do with Jamil out and David Ferriol. It's a tough night.
Yeah, it's true, but I'm not alone tonight. Some of guys like Thibaut Anseli, Mika Simon, Jason Baiteri do a great work with me. We are tough against this great team. I think it's a good choice for the future.
For this Dragon side now, you've beaten Leeds, you've beaten Wigan, you've beaten Warrington, beaten Huddersfield, St Helens to come. You're going places.
We like play this game. They are tough, and we work a lot at train for the sort of game with a lot of people, fans, and we work again for the next great play against St Helens.
Well done tonight, Remy, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Remy Casti on his 120th appearance for the Dragons. One of the many French stars in this Catalan Dragons team that Trent Robinson talks about so fondly. But they have a spine of the likes of Greenshields, Blanche, Millard, Menzies, Duro and Henderson. And they have torn